Who created God? The Bible's answer. According to the Bible, God was not created by anyone. He has always existed and is considered eternal, without beginning or end. In other words, God has no origin that can be explained in human terms, as he transcends time and space. The Bible emphasizes God's self-existence in several passages, such as Psalm 92. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever you had formed the earth and the world, even from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. Isaiah 40:28. Have you not known, have you not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the Creator of the ends of the earth, does not faint or become weary? His understanding is unsearchable. Revelation 1:8. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the ending, says the Lord, who is and who was and who is to come, the Almighty. Furthermore, the Bible emphasizes that God is the creator of all things, and there is nothing that can explain his very existence. Genesis 1:1 states, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." Therefore, the biblical answer to the question, who created God, is that God does not need a creator, for he has always existed and is the source of all creation. Genesis 1:1, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth," is fundamental to understanding the biblical worldview. It establishes God as the sovereign creator of the universe, emphasizing his authority and power. The word created, in Hebrew bara, suggests a unique divine action, distinct from human formation or construction. This verse also introduces the concept of God as the initiator of everything, without relying on anything pre-existing. The creation of the heavens and the earth encompasses both the spiritual and physical worlds, demonstrating the scope of God's power. Furthermore, the simplicity and depth of this verse have inspired theological debates and diverse interpretations over the centuries, from questions about the nature of creation to the relationship between science and faith. It is a crucial starting point for understanding the biblical narrative and the relationship between God and the world. It is a fundamental verse in the Bible that describes God's creation of the universe. Here are some important points about this verse. Creation of the universe. The phrase, "In the beginning God created the heavens and the earth," establishes God as the sovereign creator of the universe, emphasizing his authority and power. Meaning of "in the beginning." The expression "in the beginning" refers to the initial moment of creation, establishing God's absolute sovereignty over all that was created. God's creative power. The term created, in Hebrew bara, suggests a unique divine action, distinct from human formation or construction, highlighting God's creative power. Nature of God. The name Elohim used in this verse indicates God's majesty and power, suggesting his nature as a divine and all-powerful being. Interpretations. There are different interpretations of creation, including the literal creation theory, the gap theory, and the restoration theory. Each of these theories offers a unique perspective on the creation of the universe. Furthermore, the verse also highlights the importance of recognizing God as the creator of all things, establishing the foundation for the relationship between God and humanity. The creation of the universe is a fascinating topic that has been explored by scholars, scientists, and theologians throughout history. Here are some additional perspectives. Big Bang Theory. Science proposes that the universe began with a massive explosion, the Big Bang, about 13.8 billion years ago. This theory is supported by observational evidence, such as cosmic microwave background radiation. Evolution. The theory of evolution explains how life on Earth developed over millions of years through processes of mutation, natural selection, and adaptation. Cosmology. Cosmology studies the origin, evolution, and ultimate fate of the universe, exploring questions about dark matter, dark energy, and the expansion of the universe. Philosophy of creation. Philosophers have debated questions about the nature of creation, including whether the universe has a first cause, whether creation is a temporal or timeless event, and whether there is purpose or design in creation. Diversity of beliefs. Different cultures and religions have their own narratives and beliefs about the creation of the universe, reflecting their worldviews and spiritual values. These perspectives offer a rich tapestry of ideas and debates about the origin of the universe and our understanding of it. The creation of the world is a fascinating topic that has been explored by scholars, scientists, and theologians throughout history. There are different perspectives on how the world was created, including biblical, scientific, and philosophical views. The Bible describes the creation of the world in 6 days, where God created light, the firmament, dry land, plants, animals, and finally, human beings. Each day of creation is seen as an act of God, demonstrating His power and wisdom. Creation in 6 days. God created the world in 6 days, resting on the 7th day. Order of creation. The order of creation was light, firmament, dry land, plants, animals, and human beings. Power and wisdom of God. Creation demonstrates God's power and wisdom. Scientific view. Science proposes that the universe began with the Big Bang, approximately 13.8 billion years ago. From there, the universe evolved and expanded, giving rise to stars, planets, and life on Earth. Big Bang theory. The universe began with a huge explosion, the Big Bang. Evolution. Life on Earth developed over millions of years through processes of mutation, natural selection, and adaptation. Philosophical view. Philosophy explores profound questions about existence and the purpose of life. Different philosophical schools offer unique perspectives on creation and the role of human beings in the universe. Existentialism focuses on human experience and its relationship with the divine. Deism. God creates the world and no longer interferes. Proceduralism emphasizes God's ongoing role in creation. Interconnectedness of all things. Creation is seen as an interconnected whole where nature, human beings, and the divine are interrelated. Ecological responsibility. Human beings play an active role in preserving creation. Relationships. Interpersonal relationships reflect the divine essence in creation. The creation of the world is a complex and multifaceted topic with different perspectives and interpretations. Understanding these different views can help us appreciate the complexity and beauty of the world around us. The question, "Who created God?" is a complex and profound topic that has been debated by philosophers, theologians, and scientists throughout history. Here are some additional perspectives. Theological perspective. The idea that God is eternal and without a beginning is central to many religions. If God is eternal, then there is no need for a creator. Some argue that the question, "Who created God?" is based on a logical fallacy, as it assumes that God is subject to the same rules and limitations as the physical universe. Philosophical perspective. Philosophy explores the nature of existence and causality. Some philosophers argue that the idea of a creator implies an infinite chain of causes, while others propose that there is an uncaused first cause. The question of God's creation raises questions about the nature of reality, existence, and causality. Scientific perspective. Science seeks to understand the universe through observation and experimentation. While science cannot directly answer the question, "Who created God?" it can provide insights into the origin and evolution of the universe. The Big Bang theory and modern cosmology offer an understanding of the origin of the universe, but they do not directly address the question of God's creation. Cultural perspective.
Different cultures and religions have their own narratives and beliefs about creation and the nature of God. These perspectives reflect each culture's worldviews and spiritual values. The question, "Who created God?" can be seen as an opportunity to explore and understand the different cultural and religious perspectives on creation and the nature of God. In short, the question, "Who created God?" is a complex and multifaceted topic that can be approached from different perspectives. While there is no single or definitive answer, exploring this question can lead to a deeper understanding of the nature of existence and reality.